G'day, Lucy here from ecommercemarketing.co.nz. Let's put together a little case study for you based on one of my clients who's selling watches and barometers online. So talk about the kind of results you can expect when you work with us. Now, Cameron engaged me after he tried his hands at Google Adwords and really not come up with that many results. He could see there were people out there searching for his product, but he wasn't really sure how to structure his ads and his website and his keywords and his budget to get that all working. And he realised that he needs to do what he's doing best and sell watches in his store and online, but he needed to engage someone who knew about all this web stuff like Google AdWords, so that he could start making sales, because the people were out there and they were looking. So Cameron came to me in June 2011 and we sat down and we had a meeting, and he really wanted someone to work with him as part of his marketing department towards his marketing goals. So we sat down and made sure that his goals were achievable and that he had the budget to basically spend the right amount on clicks to produce sales. So we worked out how much he could afford to spend to acquire a new customer, and we also focused on basically the ad group with the biggest margin to start with, so that we could start generating sales to pay for future work down the line to start getting other products selling. So we really approached it in quite a smart way. And after the meeting we decided, yep, it's a really great fit. So I went into his campaign and I started setting everything up to make sure we could track everything, so we weren't going to be wasting any budget. So we went and made sure we were, basically had campaigns in the right countries for the right people with the right budget. We had our ad groups all set up correctly with the right keywords and not really vague ones that were going to cost us money. That our ads told the customer what they wanted to know and pointed the people to the right pages. And also the other thing we focused on was Google Analytics, and that's because we needed to know what people were doing on the site, how much traffic we were getting, how many sales we were making, and if people were reaching certain goals. So we set up goal tracking to tell us every time a sale occurred on the site and how people actually went through the site to make that sale. And then we also set up AdWords conversion tracking to tell us if we're spending money on this paid advertising in Google, that it was actually resulting in sales, which is something Cameron didn't know how to do, but we're easily able to set up and work in conjunction with his web developer. And from there we could see if sales were happening. So after everything was set up correctly, there was basically a bit of a time refining everything to make sure it was working and actually getting it selling. And once we'd gone on the landing pages of the site, so basically the product pages of the site, and optimised them for sales with the right keywords and basically everything a customer needed to know to buy, we started to see the sales happening, which is really exciting for Cameron. And based on last month's earnings, in comparison to the first month that we had all the tracking set up, which was June 2011, we've actually managed to increase sales by 300%, which is pretty cool really. And Cameron's given me a lovely testimonial on my site, so you're more than welcome to go read that on Google Places under e-commerce marketing, or you'll find it on the customer comments section of the site. And you're more than welcome to contact him as a reference. And the cool thing about it is all this AdWords work that we've been doing is not only producing sales, but it's had a really positive effect on the organic rankings. And what I mean by that is, if you went to Google and you wanted to buy a barometer, you type that in, and what you see is Cameron's appearing with some really great search engine optimization results. He's actually in the first 3 positions for that keyword, which is pretty powerful. And this isn't something we've been focusing on for SEO directly, it's just the on-page optimization to try and keep the AdWords spend down that's also really helped his traffic levels and his organic rankings. And it's part of the reason we've been able to increase sales by 300%, is because we're just getting the traffic and the copy's right, and people are finding exactly what they want to know about and they're able to buy it. So if you need anyone to help you with your Google AdWords, be it setting up a campaign, giving your campaign a bit of a makeover, or managing your campaign, please contact me at ecommercemarketing.co.nz and we can talk about your marketing and sales goals and if it's the right fit, and go from there. We work as your marketing partner, as part of your marketing department towards your marketing goals. So contact me today and let's get started on making you some sales. Thank you. Bye.